Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes, Sahar is best to go up. By the way, Sarjan, thank you so much for being mindful and thinking about YouTube. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to wait a few minutes for everyone to be able to join our live again. But while we're getting reconnected, guys, this is what came to my attention. What happens when we have some difficulty or some issues? Do we get upset and mad about what went on and wololo and what are we gonna do?
Okay, hopefully it will stay connected this time. I think that it's just something wrong with my Instagram. I have no idea what it is. I
Yeah.
might, if it gets disconnected again, I'm probably gonna delete the app and then reinstall it because the internet is full. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem. So, Tara,
Hmm.
you just brought something to our attention, and this is something that we also have to, it's kind of get connected to our topics today, which is
Yes.
self-esteem. That
Yes.
how many times do we say sorry, and when something happens, we start blaming ourselves for what has happened, which is out of our control, and how apologetic we are about things that happens every day. Because remember, guys, when we are not enough and the vision that we have of ourselves is we're not good enough, we're not deserving, blah blah blah, we apologize a lot for even little things that happens, right? So that was a good thing that you brought this to our attention right now, that how often do we blame ourselves for events or things that are out of our hands? And why do we apologize so much? So let's keep that in mind. And now we're getting started with our topic about self esteem. So, what I was saying, Lavi, is that I believe our self esteem is totally connected to our self love. How much do I love myself? And that's an indicator of how much, where is my self esteem standing? What do you think about that? Okay, I don't think I have Tara. I'm just going to go out with it today. All right. So tell me what you think about it, guys. What do you think about this? If from zero I have absolutely no self-esteem, to 100 that my self-esteem tank is full on top, where am I standing in between from 0 to 100? How much self-esteem, how much self-love, I'm sorry, I have? Okay, so if I'm looking at my thoughts, of my feelings, of my daily behavior, then I'm going to start thinking like, okay, um, how do I see myself? How do I view myself? How much do I love myself? How much am I accepting myself, right? So tell me right now, everyone on Instagram or Facebook, where are you standing? What number do you give yourself? 0, I have absolutely no self love whatsoever. 100, yes, 100%, I love and approve of myself. What number do you give yourself? Because this is the trickster here that's gonna show you how much self esteem you have. Hi, beautiful. 0 to 100. Where are you guys standing? Give me a number. Where are you at? What number would you give yourself? Hello, 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 hello. 70? That's pretty good. 40? Okay. Awaken is giving 90. Love you, Awaken. Okay. 30. Yeah. Yeah. 100. Narcissus 100. Yes, jackpot. We gotta give a present to Narcissus. She rated 80. And then Haide is 80. Mona 70. Kazifar 60. Okay. Right. So now, you guys who already give yourself a number, how did you get that number? How did you come up with 100 or 90 or 80 and tell me, Ghazal is 90, Marla is 90, it's getting closer to mine. No, right. How do you give yourself that number? For instance, you wake up first thing in the morning and you walk into your bathroom, you take a look at yourself and you see yourself as a reflection in the mirror. What is the first thing you say to yourself? When you deeply look yourself in the eye, the person who is reflecting back at you, how do you feel about that person? When you see your reflection in the mirror, do you get scared? You don't want to look deeply? You want to avoid it? You want to walk away? You enjoy looking? How do you see, I'm so pretty, beautiful? Yeah, okay. So what is the reflection? I am in love with myself. I feel good about myself. Beautiful. I love you. I change my habits, care more about, yes, in the instant. Beautiful, beautiful. Hi, Lavi. Hi, Firuza John. I appreciate her and say, I love you. You say, I love you back. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Do you know why you guys are doing that? Tarajun, don't send me requests, honey, because we're just going to run into the same obstacle. So let's move on. All right. So when I'm going to share my personal experience. Many years ago, when I would look in the mirror and the reflection that was looking back at me, I would get really deep and I would also get scared. I would get scared because the eye that I was looking at and concentrating at would really pull me deep inside, and that would scare me. And it took me many, many, many years to realize what's going on. Oh, the reflection was so powerful, and I didn't personally own that power. Are you with me, guys? The reflection was so deep that it would scare me off and I would walk away, and I didn't want to see that. And it took me many years to realize the one who was reflecting back at me is my soul, and my soul is so powerful, and I was afraid of that power. And the message that I was getting was that I'm not enough, I should be better, I need to constantly improve myself, right? And I need to tone it down. I got that message Monday when David was reading for someone, and I tuned into her energy, I picked up and I said, oh my God, this is so familiar. This is my old picture. I was very energetic and very bubbly, and I had good communication with everybody, but I didn't own that power. Inside, I was shy and I wanted to be reserved and I didn't want to be seen. So when I realized that and I became one with my soul, then I realized that I'm a reflection of the Creator. And little by little, I started to heal myself, healed myself to acceptance, healed myself to own my power, healed myself to hear again that it's safe for me to be seen. It is safe for me to fully embody my power and to really believe that I am one with the Creator, and whatever the Creator has is also within me. Okay? So many times we don't want to accept how powerful we are, the abilities that we have, and that's all because deep in a subconscious mind, the message is it's not safe for you to shine. So please stay with me right now and see, are you living your lives fully? Are you using all of your potentials? Are you where you want to be? What is holding you back? What obstacles are holding you back? Do you see what I'm saying? If you're still hearing the message, it's not safe for you to fully shine. If you're hearing that is not safe for you to own all your abilities and capabilities and your creatively, if you're still hearing that message, you need to start to change that message. So we need to be mindful of that voice within our head. What is that voice saying? Hi, Ali John, welcome. The minute I hear that voice in the head is saying something that is putting me down or telling me something negative, I need to catch myself right away and change that into something positive. And that's a 24 hours practice. Okay? The voice is saying, you don't look good today. Your eyes look puffy. You catch yourself right then and you say, let me, that's the thinking machine that has randomly picked up this negative comment. I can choose to accept that, or I have a choice not to believe it. And then I come back to myself and I say, what looks good about me today? My hair is greasy today, but it looks wonderful, right? My skin looks good today. I am energized today. So remember, this thinking machine has puts us down and break us constantly. And it's time for us to realize the damage that this machine has done. And right now, this moment, we decide to stop it. And constantly ask ourselves, what are we good at? What am I good at? I'm a good listener. I'm a good writer. I'm a good creator. I can wash the floor really, really well. I can wash dishes really well. So we have to constantly train ourselves to give ourselves compliment from the minute that we wake up. And I tell you this again, guys, because we're going to learn to be really transparent with one another and especially with ourselves. And that was another part for me that I had major issues. I could not accept compliment for years. Somebody would say, you look beautiful. I would say, yeah, but my hair doesn't look good today. You have a beautiful body. Yeah, but I think I put up a pound or two since last month. I could not receive compliments. And it took me many years. Every time, oh, that's a beautiful jacket. Yeah, but it's old. That's a beautiful dress. Yeah, it's been given to me. Awaken said, yes, me too. Yeah. Today, I remind myself to let myself to feel I was ignoring myself past 3 days. I just realized that I need to pay attention to my ego instead of ignoring it. Okay, that sounds good, Sahar. Okay, I have still issue with that. Okay, right. So let me see, how did I overcome that? I always said the minute something comes to your awareness and you become aware of it, by the way, Awaken 21, you can send a request and join my live so we can chit chat together. Do you want to join my live? Because I think you got a present for responding the most to our 3 weeks challenge. Sahar sent me that, was it yesterday or the day before? Okay. So I always said when something comes to my awareness, as soon as I'm aware of it, that thing will dissolve itself, right? So when I realized that I cannot accept compliment and that came to my awareness, I stopped the program. Every time someone gave me a compliment, instead of bringing an excuse, instead I said, thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. You look beautiful today. Oh, thank you for noticing. That's a beautiful dress. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for noticing. So I started to switch that. It's going to take a while to disable a program that has run for so many years, right? It's going to take a while. But I'm aware. And I might miss it a couple of times. It might skip a few times. But then again, when it skips and it misses, it comes to my awareness. I catch myself quicker. Oh, I missed this one. So now I'm aware that next time when I receive a compliment, I will accept it. Now, here's the deal, guys. Let's get awaken on my live. Let's see if your internet is good and you can join my live. Okay? So, keep on practicing. Everything, remember, guys, we don't just have muscles in our body. Everything is a muscle. So any muscle that I rehearse and practice daily, eventually I become good at it. So I started to receive compliment. And what helped me really click is, oh my God, I'm not a good receiver. So if I can't receive compliment, what else am I not receiving? How many things universe is sending to me and says, hi, Lavi.
Hi, sorry for my hair. I'm just getting my hair done.
That's beautiful. Are you getting a highlight?
Yeah, I'm going to make it green.
That's beautiful. I love green. Where are you located at, hon?
Where I'm located?
Yeah.
Right now I'm in my parents' house in Tehran.
Oh, you're in Tehran. Okay. All right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So would you like us to work on your issue?
Yes, I have problem by accepting. I have so much problem by somebody's taking something good about me, like, oh, you look good, or you have this is good, I can't take that.
Mhm. Okay. So did you hear what I said regarding that, how I resolve it for myself?
Yes, I'm working on it for a while, but it's just not happening.
Mhm. So am I allowed to tune in into your energy field?
Yes, but right now I'm very stressed.
Okay. You don't have to say yes, honey. It's only if you feel comfortable that I
No,
enter
I,
your.
I pretty feel comfortable. Yes, yes, please do that.
Okay. All right. Let me tune in.
By the way, hi everybody.
Hi, hi, hi. Okay. So, the picture that I'm getting is a fight. Like your mom or one of your parents is coming to give you a gift, and you and another kid are pulling and arguing to receive that. Do you recall that scene?
Yes, I'm a third kid at home, the last one, and I had major problem with that. Why my brother is so free and I cannot be as free as him. And even though my parents are very open-minded, I live by myself and my sister 10, 11 years in another country, but still, I have that kind of jealousy
Mhm.
that is very masked by that. Oh, I'm such a good girl. I have no jealousy for him, but I bring that up, a lot, and I'm working on that.
Thank
But
you, Nat.
actually, I want to join live with you and ask you this, that how can I just find out that who is the victim? Is it me? Is it my mom? Who
Mhm.
is this victim character that I'm keep dealing with? It's
Yeah.
um, is it really my mirror, or is just my mom energy that is just like very pushy and very fighty?
Mhm. Okay. So let's get back on. Before we take that's the second step. That should be
Yeah.
asked, who is this energy? Is this my mom energy that I'm carrying, or is this my energy? Before we get into that, let's just leave it that you have inherited it right now, right?
Okay.
Okay. So when you
Okay.
inherit something,
Okay.
you have two choices. Either you accept that, let's say it's a house. either you accept it or you don't accept it. What happens if you don't accept that as your own?
What happened if I don't accept it? But it's not an interfere that I'm not. Is it a resistance?
No.
Or
Just
not
stay with me. For instance,
What?
when my parents passed away, we
Okay.
had a building, and my sister, they called me and they said, oh, you're getting 2 shares because you were the favorite one and blah blah blah, so this is your cut. And I said, thank you, I don't want it, give it to my brother. I didn't accept it. So since I didn't accept it, what happened?
Nothing.
I didn't get it.
You set yourself free, I guess, no?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what happened is, because I was aware there was so much karmic issue with that, I didn't want to involve myself in the family karma. I wanted to cut out. I said, no, thank you. I don't want to give it to my brother. So since I didn't accept that, I didn't receive it. What I'm trying to bring to your attention is, yes, this energy, it's not yours, it's going back not only from your mom. Are we going back 2 generations? Yes. Are we going back 3 generations? Yes. Are we going 5 generations? No. Okay. 3 generations, it's going 3 generations back, but you have accepted. That's why you're dealing with it right now. Okay, so stay with me. You don't have to get all of this. The live is going to be here, it's going to be saved, and you can keep on repeating, and then it will click with you. But the first picture that I got is, there is a toy and you have to fight for it. It's not just yours. So I saw that, like, you pulling it, your brother is pulling it, and finally it's so unfair that the brother gets it and you didn't get the gift. Right? What are you laughing?
Okay, picturing my whole life in front of me is just quite
That's
funny.
what it is, right? So it starts from there. It starts from there, and eventually your subconscious mind, after that scene and that fighting over it, and I didn't get it, so I became the unfortunate one, and I shut down myself. I tune into the energy on unfairness. It is not fair. Why should he get it and I don't get it? So stay with me, because many things is coming up. So you tune into this energy of unfairness. It is not fair, right? That unfairness leads to anger and jealousy. Now, your subconscious, I'm going deep into your subconscious also put these events together, and the translation is, I can't receive. Because if I put myself in a receiving mode, I'm going to be disappointed again. I'm going to get disappointed again. And it's very hurtful. I already been hurt, because my experience in the past is life is unfair and the boys get it. The boys have more advantage. And since I have that experience, let me shut down my receiver mode, and I'm not going to receive. It's safer not to receive than go putting myself in that place and not getting it, and I'm going to disappoint myself again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Absolutely. Thank you.
Sure. So that's what it is. Now, do you want a solution or you don't want a solution?
Please bring it on.
Okay.
Please, yeah.
So it's everything is in this machine, right? In the subconscious. The
Yes.
way for you to change that, the first step is, what is there? That's a big $100 that you get there, that you know what it is. Now that you know what's in the subconscious mind, you need to change that program, because consciously you know that's not accurate. But your subconscious have a different agenda. Your subconscious doesn't know that. And it's still running through that app. So in order for you to change it, now that you're aware that, oh my God, I shut down myself from receiving, how would you switch that to receive?
I think by accepting
Accepting what?
that I can receive. I'm worthy,
You're worthy.
and
Now, let me ask you another question, because I already said that. I'm going to repeat it again because it might be useful for you here.
please.
When I realized that if I'm not receiving compliments, what else am I missing? How many things universe is trying to offer me? Ding dong.
Yes. Yes, I'm just saying no to it, actually. Just like, hey, it's for you. I'm like, oh no, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
get it?
yeah, totally.
Okay. So basically, when you're not in a I said that in my book, Awakening Not Allowed. When I realized that, oh my God, I can't receive, I shut down my receiving mode. What else am I missing every day? Then it became huge. When it became huge, oh shit, universe, you were going to give me this and that. And I said, no, oh my God, you were going to give me that opportunity. And it says, no. When it became big, then it became so important that this is crucial. I got to do something about it. Then it makes your exercise much easier. So your mantra will be, thank you, universe, I'm receiving. Thank you, universe, I'm receiving. Thank you, I'm receiving. So you start by little things, right? So for instance, you're sitting in the yard and a fly comes and sit on your skin. Instead of thinking how annoying this fly is, you know that you're in a receiving mode, right? Thank you, universe, I'm receiving. I'm receiving the fly. Thank you, universe, I'm receiving a mosquito. Thank you, universe. Little, 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 little receiving. So now I want you to do another exercise, and that's the exercise when I look at my crown chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Let's everyone do this for receiving, and tell me how many antennas are connected to the universe. Just visualize it in your eye mind. How many antennas are going up to receive? Everybody, please stay silent and do this exercise. Close your eyes, and in your eyes mind, visualize how many antennas is going up and getting connected to the universe.
Can I say it? Should I say it?
Mm-hmm. How many?
I saw a tunnel. I saw a huge light tunnel.
Okay.
It's one, but quite big. Not big, but it's like.
Now close your eyes again.
Okay.
Now when you see that one funnel, see if you can see another, like imagine every hair and every piece of hair is an antenna, And then tell me how many receivers are going up.
Not many.
Huh?
No, not so many, but very few.
Okay. Now tell yourself, I am allowing myself to receive.
Yes, I'm allowing myself to receive it. To receive. I am in receive mood from now on.
I am not convinced. That's not what your body language is telling me. I want you to really feel it. I am allowing to receive. Sometimes, maybe before we even get to that step, we have to surrender fully. Can you trust to surrender?
Yeah, I'm practicing the surrender, and after that I mentioned it in my challenge also, my whole life changed in another really quantum field. I was scared of the surrender word itself. Like I thought if I surrender, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm lost and all of that. But I need a little time to surrender to the receive mood.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow know myself that slowly and surely I get where I want to, and I have to digest it a little bit.
So let me ask you a question.
Please.
If you surrender, what could go wrong?
Well, my ego is crying. Right now it's like a voice like, oh no, but all I'm doing is just putting in all alignment. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing is wrong and nothing is right, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound cool, but I am practicing that. I'm coming from a very dark base. I was totally in a fear-based life, and now I'm just very proud of myself to surrender to many, many things. That's why I think that was the issue, that I'm just working on it with your gift to receive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy for that.
Okay.
Thank
So surrendering is also believing.
you. Yeah.
I
It's all
never
about
questioned that state. I never, because at that time my mind and ego were kind of quiet. They weren't telling me it's scary to surrender. What happens to control? Oh my God, if you surrender, anything can happen. And then you have no control over things, right?
yes.
So when I totally surrender, in a way I'm saying, I'm trusting you. I fully trust you, universe. So then when I'm fully trusting, I can surrender. When I surrender, I can be a receiver.
Yes.
Any question for me, love?
No, thank you. Thank you so much. You're
You're
such a
welcome.
gift to all of us. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thanks, Lovey. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, you see what happened, guys? Like sometimes, can you go out or do I have to do something? Okay. When we surrender, we realize that everything is by divine plan. Okay? Meaning, today I was supposed to go live with Tara, but Tara didn't vibrationally match with this, because another vibration was going while that vibration was happening. And that was for Awaken to come on and resolve her issue. And it's funny because yesterday I was driving with Mariam and she asked me, Sudi, when you say you hear, is it a male voice or a female voice? And it kind of got me by surprise because I never thought about that. And I said, I thought about it. Is it a male voice that I hear or is it female? And I said, it's non-gender. It's neither male or female. But I can hear it so clearly because many people on this path, they can pick up pieces here and there. And then sometimes they're like, okay, how do I connect this? But I vividly hear a full sentence as it was my own. And today it was funny. For a second, splash of a second, it came to me because you see, guys, when we do live with David, I come in with my input. And this morning, I heard the message that start reading, not reading because I don't use cards or anything in that matter, but start telling people because your journey has been as a spiritual counselor, and do that in your lives. And funny enough, that I didn't remember that anymore because it came for a second and it just went away. But when we trust the universe, now Awaken has to come, and that is for me to start doing reading for you guys while we're doing lives. So, our subject, getting back to our subject, by the way, if somebody wants to send a request, you can. Excuse me. Not today. Okay, not today, guys. But next time when I do lives, you guys can come on, join me, and I can work with your issues, whatever it is. You can read the energy without. Yep. Yes, I did not use any tools. Anyhow, can I thank universe for giving me blood pressure because I am not surrendering? Razaljan, I think where you're going wrong is that you're saying the universe is giving me blood pressure. The universe is not giving you blood pressure. You are creating the blood pressure in your device ego mind. And universe doesn't punish you in a way that because I don't surrender, universe give me this. That's an old teaching. That's an old school. It is unfortunate that in many religions, they teach us. We actually had that conversation with Mariam yesterday. And I said to her, I was telling Mariam, I said, Mariam, because we were coming back from the funeral of beautiful soul Omid. He was 30 years old. And Mariam asked me, and in that conversation, I said to her, I said, you know, when I had near-death experience, I don't remember anything from my accident. It was just like, boom, gone. But the first thing I still feel till today, although it's over 30 years, was the feeling then of, oh my God, I'm like a feather. And I remember today I said, thank God it's finally over. I remember that till today. And then boom, going up. So then I said, you know, it's so rosy and it's so beautiful and your guys and love and all this thing. It just seems like when I felt I came conscious that I'm coming back, I felt so, I was begging, please, please, please don't send me back. And I felt hopeless because I didn't want to come back. And I knew at that time that I didn't have any free will. I was going to come back. And I couldn't stop that. But then Mariam said, oh, they make it so different according to the religion that up there is hell and you're going to burn because of what you did here and blah, blah, blah. I said, no, it's totally, these are all wrong teaching. There is no hell. It's only heaven. So then she said, therefore, the earth is hell. I said, doesn't have to be. The earth could be hell or it could be heaven. It's up to me in my mind, ego, which one I choose to make it. So remember, the universe, God, does not punish us. That's an old teaching. That's an old school that we have to get away. God doesn't need our surrendering. God doesn't need our prayers. That's all BS. Excuse my language. God doesn't need anything from us. Okay? So, God doesn't care if you surrender. God doesn't punish you. And God didn't give you backache or high blood pressure. He's not sitting there, up there. I don't know how we view God. We think God is sitting there and he's looking down and he's saying, let me give you high blood pressure because you weren't a good girl. And let me give you a car because you prayed and surrendered. And let me give you cancer because you didn't pray and surrender. What are we thinking? God doesn't give and he doesn't take away. Everything happens here. I'm going to end this live. Sorry for the simplicity of it, because the subject today was self-esteem. Steam. And I just had one thing to say. Self-esteem equals how much self-love you have. To me, that's it. Now I can glorify it, I can give you this and that, and I can give you number 1, number 2, number 10. Sahar, learn your lesson and don't give us this thing. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, Awaken. Your foolish game, oh, I don't want to leave, I don't want to be here. That's for children, as I was, who just want to skip the lessons. The courageous ones are the ones who come on planet Earth, and the courageous ones are the ones who are taking each class seriously, day after day, and doing their best at learning each lesson. Great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this live. I'll see you all. When am I seeing you? What's the day? Oh, tomorrow is Thursday. I'm going live with Dr. Nina at 12 p.m. Don't miss that. She's amazing. And then Friday and Saturdays, I have decided to make a day of problem solving. Okay? I am a coach. That's what I do. So we're going to go through different problems, being stuck and confused and blah, 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 blah. And you guys can, this is a great time for you guys to join my live, and I can work with you and resolve your issues. Okay? And as you know, every Sunday we have our webinar at 10 a.m. So have a wonderful day and night. Thank you so much for joining. For your questions, please send it to Sudi Burnett _support. And let's see. I want to give you guys a gift. What should we give you? I have 4 CDs in English, guys. I don't know why Sahar never talks about him. One of them is prosperity. The other one, I believe, is healing. Another one is about weight loss. And another one, what is the other one? Meeting with your higher self or your guides. These 4 CDs are in English, and any of you guys who's gonna tag and bring 20 people to our channel, Sudi Burnett, can get a gift. Also, I'm gonna throw in there my book, Awakening Not Allowed, for anyone who's gonna bring in 20 people. Love and joy. Till tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye, people on Facebook. Bye bye, Instagram.